This is 6:50 a.m. in the morning in Phoenix, Arizona, United States of America. This is how I start my commute to the work every day, and it usually takes about 10 minutes before I get to work each day. Right now I am in the place called Van Buren Street by 59th Avenue. Van Buren by 59th Avenue. One of the things that is very common to this side of Phoenix are the trucks, because this side has a lot of warehouses, a lot of factories, so you see a lot of trucks on the way. And it is also at this time that school buses also come around to pick children. Sometimes you may be stopped along the way when a school bus is picking children. That is one thing about the US and many of the Western countries. The school bus has a lot of authority. Everybody has to stop when a school bus stops. And it is said that the school bus is the vehicle with the highest authority in the US. Even the president's motorcade has to stop if the school bus stops picking children or the children are coming down from the bus. That is how the school bus here in the US, that is the type of authority they have. We're now in a place called 67th Avenue. The road system here in Phoenix is built in the grid system. The roads are straight. Very few roads are bent. So the system is designed in a way that you can easily find your way while driving. And there are lots of intersections. At this period of the day, you don't see much of traffic because it is still very early, but you see some. Just a sneak peek of driving in Arizona or Phoenix in particular. Now we are at the intersection between Van Buren and 75th Avenue. One thing I appreciate so much in this place when I came newly was the bus system. The transportation system, the public transportation system here is very effective. Very effective. They have the public buses. Every transit you make, $2. And you have a maximum of $4 in a day. Every other transit you take will be free after you have paid $4. So regardless of how many times you take the public bus, you can't pay more than $4 in a day. Besides, there are other smaller buses that usually takes the inner streets, and those ones are free. So there are specific inner streets that those buses usually ply. Those ones are made free by the Phoenix. It's by the city of Phoenix. All right, here we go. Now this is the intersection between Buckeye and 75th Avenue. Buckeye Street and 75th Avenue. we have entered the school area. School ahead, and speed limit has to be 25 kilometer per hour or less at this area. Right, entering the staff parking lot. All right, here we go.